cars work their way now up towards the line. If the race director is happy, he will give the signal to go racing, which he does. The clock starts, 6 hours of action is going. It is going to be Jelmer Berman in the Mercedes on the inside line. Alongside him in the Ferrari is Victor Scheitar as they dive down towards the first corner at Verrières. Guy Smith in Bentley 7 tries to join that mix as well. And look at this enormous 58 car field pouring down towards the first corner. Have they all made it through safe and sound? Well, 1 or 2 go across the runoff, but the good news is there's no contact, and it is Jelmer Berman in the lead. But look at this battle going on for second. Scheitar just ahead of Guy Smith, and then it's Stefan Ortelli in the big cap in 4th.
Yeah, Scheitar was really challenging into turn 1, the Mercedes, but Guy Smith made great start off the 3rd row of the grid, now challenging for that 2nd place as they come around. And look how busy there's bits of bodywork, bits of marker cones. I think some of the drivers have gone so far inside in these sequence of slow corners.
On board with 23 Nissan, Captain Masachio at the wheel of it as he threads his way up through Lecon onto the Mistral straight. Others go with him as well, but Chio-san, having gained a whole heap of places, has just lost a fair few by running off the circuit.
I think just simply there wasn't space in the middle of Scene Corner, and he was carrying that additional speed, not just of the straight line performance of the Nissan, but of course the aerodynamic draft. So he was probably doing up to 290 kilometers per hour, and then he made a mistake round wide and has had to give up some of those positions.
But the good news is, no damage, no physical car damage. Okay, the damage is he's lost a few places, but he can hopefully buy those back. As at the end of lap 1, here they come over the timing line. The Mercedes there gets run out wide. That's the Michael Meadows car, I suspect, as they come across the timing line. Now others run wide, but at the end of lap 1, it is Berman leading. Second, it is 72. Which is shown as being Miguel Molina, but we were told Victor Scheitar to start. 3rd is Guy Smith, 4th is Stefan Ortelli, 5th is Maxi Boog, Vincent Abril runs 6th, 7th is Fisichella, 8th is Serrales, 9th it is Nico Müller, and 10th is Marco Seefried. Müller and Felix Serrales, the Puerto Rican driver, almost lost the place, but now in a straight line. Expect that Mercedes to go charging away. It's got the grunt, hasn't it, in a straight line, so the Audi has to stay behind, but now getting a tow. Here comes Nico Müller. He goes to the outside, or the inside effectively now, as he progresses along the straight for the next corner, so he'll have the inside line for Cini. Does he gain the place? Yes, he does! Through goes Nico Müller, Audi ahead of Mercedes, and that gives him 8th place. I'm back on board now with Katsup, which has just come back out after a pit stop, fighting now with the number 1 Audi. So that was briefly up into 3rd place. 23 is the one that's going to lose out here, isn't it now? That's gone the way of Alex Buncombe, and Alex trying to keep out of trouble, but at the same time keep Fabian Mercedes in the mix. As there, up the inside goes Molina. He's gone through on the inside, and here comes Garcia. Audi up the curb. He's gone through, but in a moment, in a straight line as they almost touch, can the Nissan use all of its grunt to go back ahead?
Unusual for Alex Buncombe to get wrong-footed in
line. Battle on for 5th, and Alex Buncombe versus Miguel Molina. Molina is already making progress. He's got himself a road, and now up alongside him tries to come Maxime Martin in the BMW on the inside. Is he going to be able to do it? Not quite. Frederic Verviche in this battle of Belgians keeps fellow countryman Maxime Martin at bay, and that's the reason that we've got a young...
The Porsche on the inside, the Porsche further back in that contact, and I would think that if there's any judgment, it'll be the Porsche was a little bit aspirational.
And Ishikawa Motoaki, the Japanese driver, is at the wheel of it, and the Porsche as well is off the road. That was Jürgen Herring.
And a tyre.
And a tyre as well. So that's, for the 15th time, it is Jelmer Berman leading the way. 2 seconds clear of the Russian driver, Victor Scheitar. And somebody off in the background, look, having gone off at the chicane and into the barrier and back onto the... And now the Nissan gets a run on number 5 Audi, then comes up alongside Dries Van Tor.
And watch this Nissan go. It was by far, or the 2 Nissans were by far the quickest cars down the straight. 284 kilometers per hour, 177 miles an hour. Look, he picks them off one by one by one, picking up the slipstream as he goes down the straight. The issue I mentioned to Adam Christodoulou on the grid was about straight line speed. Nissan has got the hugest advantage in a straight line.
Fantastic, and then he runs out of road. It's Senior, he's off the road. Others go with him as well, but Chio-san, having gained a whole heap of places.
Oh, contact coming in. He contact 2 cars hit coming into Scene Corner. Pass on LaForge was a snooker pole on the outside and got spun out. Now, I need to see which car it was that made the contact.
Right,
yeah,
John,
look again, keep
together.
an eye, the yellow Ferrari. Did he go over the curb on the right-hand side of the track, got airborne? The back, there are...
Caitlin Wood and Heiko Halle-Suckengas run as into the pit lane now come 2nd, 3rd, 4th. In fact, pretty much everybody except the leader. So Black Falcon have decided to keep Berman out. Victor Scheitar staying out as well, so it's
trouble for Ruhr Racing.
As here is the Pro-Am lead battle. Now, Salihuluk, he's going to really earn his corn, isn't he? He's got to try and keep Martin Kodrich at bay, if at all possible. But is this where the Lamborghini makes a move? Yes, dives up the...
Way, way wide down the left-hand side, coming down into, and yes, good job, good pass.
Guy Smith goes through, Nick Baumann, the Mercedes ahead when they came over the line. Chiocci lines up for a dive on the inside of the Kaspers, because you've got the cut through to the rear right of the car, and it's brought the yellows out in that sector, but this could be a full course yellow to remove it, and 84 Mercedes is another casualty.
Whoa, hit his shoulder.
Van der Zande taking risks there as he gets up alongside Matt Griffin, wins. Corner to go out of Virage Dupont, and it's going to be a win in the city lights in the garage. The release of all the tension as well. A great job done. Well, it's been another great race. Thanks for your company.